Of course, composing and improvising using common scales is a beautiful thing. I mean, who doesn't love their major and minor scales, right? But what about creating your own scales? Well, in this video, we're going to learn how to do just that. Build our own scales using any combination of notes, or maybe not even using notes. Coming right up. First, let's look at a common definition of scales from the Oxford Dictionary. An arrangement of the notes in any system of music in ascending or descending order of pitch. Okay. And one more, this time from Wikipedia. In music theory, a scale is any set of musical notes ordered by fundamental frequency or pitch. As you can see, even monotonic or one-note scales are very possible. So, if you choose to write a whole song based off of one note and you call that your scale, don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. It's your music. You can do what you want. You can even build a scale using sounds instead of notes. Go nuts! To expand on the definition from the Oxford Dictionary and Wikipedia, a scale can have anywhere from one note to an infinite amount of notes. Or you can get into microtonality, serialism, noise, anything, it's your music. What we're going to do is we're going to create two things at once. We're going to create a scale, and we're going to create a simple riff. Okay, and these two things are going to kind of bounce off each other and feed each other and help each other grow. All right, so first, what I want to think of is I want to think of an idea for the riff and the scale, like a feeling, right? And I was thinking that it would be good to write a little riff, kind of a leitmotif for an animation character. Maybe something like a drunk worm, an animated drunk worm. So the feeling would be quirky, funny, and maybe angular. Okay, so I have this quirky, funny feeling, and I want to build a riff and a scale off of this. Okay, so let's start with the scale. And when I think of quirky, first thing I would think of are two intervals, right? And the first one would be maybe a tritone. All right? And if you don't want to know what a tritone is or intervals, don't worry about any of that. Go with your ear. And this scale, we will be starting on the F. Right here. All right, so tritone, and then a minor second. All right, well, one way we could go is to have two tritones a minor second apart. Right? And already we have 4 notes for our scale. Or if I play the scale version, right? Okay? And I don't know how many notes are going to be in the scale. It doesn't matter. It can be as many as I want, right? It's my scale. All right, and remember, the feeling is funny and quirky, and it's up to me as the creator of the scale to convince the listener that this is quirky and funny, right? They should be able to naturally understand, oh, this is a quirky and funny riff. All right, so if I keep going, and right away my ear is telling me to go, right? And what we want to do is create a riff and just improvise a bit with this feeling and see what we come up with, right? We can delete stuff we don't like, we can add stuff. We're creating a riff and a scale at the same time. Maybe, There we go. Easy, right? I don't like to second guess myself. I'm going to stop there, and I am going to look at the notes that I have. All right, and let's put these notes in the order to create a scale. I'm demonstrating this using notation for instructional purposes only. You should be able to do this easily on your instrument if you prefer. I need only to use the first bar of the riff because the second bar contains the same notes, so we'll just get rid of that. We should also strip away the original rhythm. It's not important for the scale creating process. Okay, so first we want to put your chosen home note or root at the bottom to start. My riff starts on its home note, which is F, so I don't have to do anything. Then add the home note 1 octave up. Again, this is already in my riff, so I just leave it as it is. Now, remove any repeated notes that might be inside the octave. I have 2 Bs, so I'll remove this one. Next, put all the notes that are in the octave in proper ascending order. Finally, let's move the notes that are outside the octave to the inside in proper order. This B is repeated, so I get rid of it. This B flat will go here, and finally this A will go here. Now, we can listen to our scale and decide if we'd like to change it anyway. I feel that this scale portrays the feeling I'm going for, remember? Quirky and funny. So, I'll keep it. It is a pretty strange little scale. It's a 6-note scale, and what's strange about it? Well, first of all, it's this 4-note chromatic line, and then this jump back to the tonic. All right, there we go. So again, the riff, and then the scale. And the scale has all the same notes that the riff has. It's just in scale order, right? Ascending scale order. Right? Ascending and descending. Also, let's think about arranging our scale and doing different things with it, getting more creative with it. If we go back to the original riff, right? Now, let's change this up a bit. Maybe this part, there we go. We can use this as our bass, right? Especially I'm thinking the bass of a piano, and just repeating it. Right? And then from there, our next video, we will get a little deeper into creating harmony and also something called synthetic modes, which is a really fun thing to play around with. So please stay right here at Not Right Music. I'll see you next time.